Hello house hunters, it's Donnie Corn with the integrity team at RE/MAX and Colorado Foreclosure Deals. Well, we're standing in front of 22207 East Hinsdale Drive, which is a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 3-car garage foreclosure in the Aurora area, Saddle Rock Golf Club to be more specific. Now before we head inside Hinsdale, take a look at this neighborhood here. Just a gorgeous area. Nice sweeping valleys here, some development taking place, and as the Denver market explodes, now is the time to get involved, guys. I'm telling you, we have seen major price appreciation in the Denver market over the last couple of months, and there's no sign of it slowing down, but there are still some opportunities out there. This area supports homes in the $650,000 to $700,000 range. This is priced well below that, but as always, we like to keep you in suspense. So if you're interested in finding out the price on this property, you gotta give us a call. Let us know that you want to find out about the Hinsdale property, and for fun, if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I will give you the price on Hinsdale. But know this, $650,000 to $700,000 is the neighborhood comps. This is a good $200,000 worth of equity, so you can do some quick math and figure it out if you really want to. Come on inside, let's check out Hinsdale. As we walk inside, you know, what's great about Denver is how many people are here and how much real estate there is to look at. What's not so great is the lots on these properties are kind of small. And that's true of the whole Saddle Rock Golf Club area. As we were driving up, we complimented that gorgeous homes, but a lot of them are kind of right on top of each other. Not so much the case with this Hinsdale property. We got a little bit of gap between the houses here because this is a slightly larger lot. Now we're inside the property and you're walking in to the living room space, calls us the formal living room. What you'll notice throughout is it could use a good cleaning. That's one opportunity in foreclosures. Sometimes the banks don't have the time or the budget to do the minor stuff this thing needs, and that's really all it needs on Hinsdale is minor cleaning. This house will be good to go. The carpet could also use a good stretching, and in certain cases perhaps replacing, as is over here on this part of the floor. But generally speaking, guys, this is not much work to do. It's a very easy repair job. So here we are from the living room into the attached formal dining room, if you will. Good place to sit down at your dining room table, and you're at the very least going to be stretching and cleaning this carpet, if not replacing it entirely. But again, with the amount of equity in this property, not that big of a deal. Give us a call. We can schedule a showing on this property right away. Here we are in the kitchen area. Now the kitchen, they've helped themselves here to the fixtures on the kitchen, but nothing to add those back. We've got granite countertops throughout. Everything looks to be in actually pretty decent shape, just a little bit dirty. I've not been cleaned up in a little bit. Generally when people are moving out during foreclosure, they're not really concerned about getting the property in move-in ready condition, if you know what I mean, okay? So that's our trade-off. We do a little bit of work to the floors here, a little bit of work to the walls, getting it painted and carpeted, and we pick up a lot of equity on this home. Let's continue on to the, I guess, secondary level here. So you walk down into additional living space. You've got this corner fireplace unit, which is just gorgeous. A nice living room space here, a place to mount your TV if you want, and you know, it looks like they had a picture or speakers or something on the wall here. This would be a good place for a small home theater if you want to go that route. Now, the Hinsdale property has an unfinished basement, so although today we have 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, it'll take nothing at all to get this to 6 bedrooms and 3.5 baths if you wanted to. Let's continue on, shall we? We had this direction to find what can best be described as an office. I say so because it has the dual door system here, but could also be a bedroom if you wanted it to be. Pretty good size office here. Got an attached closet, so again, it could be a bedroom if you wanted to do that. Needs to be cleaned up, but I want you to look past that. Our goal is to find equity. And to find equity, we have to look at the properties that people are going to glaze over, because this is not an inexpensive home. When you start looking at the potential equity, it's worth it to do the work. We head to the first of 2.5 baths on this property. This is actually a 3/4 bath. So in here, we got a little bit of touch up. Looks like if you look above here, we've got there was a plumbing leak of some kind. More than likely they've repaired that, but a small fix if we need to take care of it. And obviously the drywall is going to need to be replaced there on the ceiling. Small price to pay though, no big deal. Here we are heading into the laundry room area. The laundry room still surprisingly has a washer and dryer still in the unit. We've got a utility sink here and a pretty good laundry room that leads in off of the garage, which is right out here this direction. So 3-car garage, plenty of storage for cars and etc. Lots of space there. Needs a really good cleaning to really get it back in vogue. But heck, when you're making 200 grand in equity, who cares about cleaning up a bit? Am I right? Pretty easy stuff. Let's move forward. We're going to check out the basement last because it is unfinished, so not much to see there. As we head up north, you got to appreciate people's ingenuity. Check this out. The railing system, once a great way to provide safety to people going up and down the stairs, it's now been held together by a belt here. So handymen unite. We can find ways to fix anything, can't we? We continue upstairs. Got a little bit of rope holding this section together. Gotta have fun with this, guys. It's a lot of stuff to look at. So we start in the landing here right off the master bedroom. So this is kind of a loft area. Maybe set that up as your office or a secondary office. We're gonna look at the bedrooms here behind you before we go see the master. Secondary bedroom number 1, good size, very bright, needs only carpet, a little paint touch up, good to go. It's got an attached 3/4 bath here. So same needs as before, a good cleaning will go a long way, paint touch up, maybe add a little tile to give it some pizzazz, but not major work to be done here. Right on the way, we're going to find yet another bathroom. So no shortage of baths on this property at all. Plenty of stuff to look at here. We have yet another bedroom here, and a little bit of scheduling here on the wall. And as far as this goes, what it needs is a good cleaning, nice paint job. Normally have a lot of stuff to point out, guys. The neat thing about this property is you're gaining equity. You're not having to spend a lot of money to do so. The house is not in terrible shape. You paint it, you carpet it, it's going to be pretty much race ready from that point on. And when you start looking at Denver prices, this is an excellent value. Here we are in the final upper, other bedroom, if you will. Again, they're calling it a 4-bedroom house. When you count that office downstairs, it's actually a 5-bedroom house because you could count that as a bedroom. So 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath home in the Denver area. Generally speaking, this area is going to sell for $650,000, maybe even $700,000. This thing is priced well below that. Give us a call. We'll get you set up on the price of this property right away. Finally, we end up in the master bedroom, which is huge. Look at the size of this master. This is the size of 2 different bedrooms in other houses. Tons of room here, plenty of room to put a king-size bed. Yeah, the carpet's seen better days, but not a big deal to replace that. We paint this room, carpet it up. It's going to be race ready in no time at all. We end up in the master bath, which has a jetted garden tub. It has a it's got a shower, stand-up shower here, dual sinks. When you start talking about a home that could be worth $650,000, $700,000, you can start thinking about amenities like granite countertops, adding new fixtures. If you're willing to do that kind of stuff, you can substantially add to the value of this home. It's not just a place to live, it's an investment. And if you look at it that way, you make a ton of money in this marketplace. We end up in a master closet. And in the master closet, you'll see there's tons of space, plenty of room for me to hang out. You got racks and shelves on either side of me here, so all the space you're going to need to do all the storage you need to do as far as shoes and clothes and things of that nature. We're going to skedaddle on down to the basement area, where we'll pick up from there. It's an unfinished basement, so just give you a general idea of what you could do with it if you finished it out. The house needs work. That's the idea, but if you're willing to put in a couple bucks, you're able to make a lot of bucks. The home I live in right now is a foreclosed property that smelled like dog before I even arrived, okay? By putting in a little bit of carpet, a little bit of paint, I was able to gain about $200,000 worth of equity, and you can too if you're willing to look past the cosmetic issues on property. Let's move forward. Heading to the basement. In the basement, not much to tell you, to be honest with you. You've got a pretty wide open space. The way this is laid out, the bedroom's got to have a window, so this will be a bedroom space if you want to add another bedroom if you need that. I guess you could also sit a bedroom there if you wanted. Actually, seeing this now, I'd probably frame this off, make this a bedroom/bathroom suite. If you look over here, it's plumbed in for a bathroom. It's got the plumbing system, the pipe sticking out here. Over here is a sump pump. Probably required by code here because it was on a lot that needed that. So not much to show you in the basement. Water heater and furnace. The house was built in 2005, so we can assume that those are going to be fine. And again, a small price to pay to replace those units if you need that because we're gaining so much equity on the property. Let's head outside, show you the backyard, and we'll wrap this thing up. Once again, we are at 22207 East Hinsdale Avenue in Aurora, Colorado. Great area. Denver's expanding so rapidly you simply can't go wrong buying a house in this neighborhood, and to be honest, it's not all that affordable to buy a home in Denver anymore. Here we are out back at Hinsdale. You'll see here they kind of got a zero lot line thing going. These are not huge lots, but since this is a corner lot, you don't feel quite as on top of each other as many of the houses in this neighborhood do, so that's definitely an advantage. Let's wrap this thing up. We are at 22207 East Hinsdale. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3-car garage home with just over 4,000 square foot of living space, counting the unfinished basement. Generally speaking, homes in the neighborhood are selling for $650,000 to $700,000. I promise to give you the price. This one is listed at $490,000, guys. You're talking about $499,000 on a property comfortably worth 100, maybe 200 grand more than that. And all we got to do is paint it and carpet it. Are you looking to buy a house or are you looking to buy a deal? We can help you with that. Give us a call at the number here on the screen. Let us know you want to see the property at Hinsdale. We can set a showing on it immediately, get you in touch with financing so you can close on this home inside of 30 days and be living in the home of your dreams for hundreds of thousands less than a lot of people pay to live in this very neighborhood. That's the power of buying a foreclosure. With that, this is Donnie Corum with the Integrity team at RE/MAX Real Estate Group and ColoradoForeclosureDeals.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are the future of real estate.